last 5 years, and I wanted to speak out. And if he does manipulate the situation and kind of say I'm lying, I am going to take this to the most extreme level, and I'm going to press charges, and I'm going to take it that way. So if he lies at all and denies this, I'm just going to file a police report at that point and let the police take care of it, because I have texts, I have pictures, I have a text actually of him saying, I'm so sorry, I was drunk. You know, I have photos, witnesses, my 2 best friends were there.
And your friends are also willing to come forward as well, right?
Of course.
Yeah.
And
I have a letter that the hotel sent me.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Can I read it out to you?
Oh my gosh, yeah, I had no idea.
Yeah, so what I did is I went through my bank statements, and obviously I pulled up all the bookings because I was the one that actually booked the room. Mr. Rahman, following your recent email, we can confirm the identification provided on those dates were by the name of Mohammed Rahman, which is myself, and Mr. Adam Saleh. So, you know when you check into a room, they ask you for ID?
Yes.
So one of them was provided by myself, the other ID was Mr. Adam Saleh. So just so he tries to deny saying that he wasn't there, this is a letter from the hotel. Please let us know if we can be of any help for your investigation, and if authorities need to be in touch, please give the details below. Blah, 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 blah. This hotel was in Jamaica, New York, right?
Jamaica, New York, yeah. I don't know why it was so far from Galange. It was really weird. You guys... crappy hotel. Yeah,
because normally when I used to land in New York, I always used to book a hotel either in Times Square or close to the airport, because I'd be always, you know, flying in and out. So I think that's probably why we were staying closer to the airport.
Yeah.
You said you had something you wanted to read out.
I just wanted to kind of say why I spoke out, because I know first of all that majority of people won't believe me or you. I don't even know you that well. I don't know you. I messaged you and you decided to help me, and at night, I'm not being biased, from that night you were the most mature one. Both nights you were the most mature one.
Yeah.
And I always had that image, I guess, that last image of you was you being the more mature one. And that's kind of why I talk to you. And I know people are going to say that I'm lying. And why, like, I wanted to come out and come forward with it, but it's like very hard for me to do. This isn't easy for me to do. I don't want to do this. It's the last 5 years was just so hard for me. Like, I blamed myself, thinking like, oh, I shouldn't have done this, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have worn this, I shouldn't have done that, I shouldn't have flirted. I really, really, really did blame myself for that situation 5 years ago. And I know I'm not going to be believed. And instead, like, when this comes out, if it comes out, like, majority of people are going to attack me, and probably you for helping me with this.
Oh, I will. I'm used to it. I'm used to it, yeah.
I'm not, like, I don't have any other intention. Like, I don't have fans that are going to take my side, you know? He has fans. When people read the comments are going to probably be like, oh, AS is awesome. He's great. You're a liar, you know? He's got the loyalty, he's got the love, he's got the support. I've got no one. I don't have support. I don't have fans. I don't have anyone who knows me, who's going to support and love me. So if I am lying, like, there's really no point for, like, why would I? The only reason I am speaking out about it now is because, one, I'm older, and I now realize what happened wasn't my fault. And I'm not going to blame myself.
You're married now?
I'm married, yeah. So
and your husband knows about what happened?
Of course, yes.
Yeah.
My husband, what happened, he knows that, like, everything that happened and how it affected me and everything, you know. There's no point, there's no clout for me to gain.
Well, I mean, you don't even want to be known, so that kind of shows that you're not. Yeah.
I want a name out there. I really don't.
No.
Like, I basically just know that I didn't ask to be raped. Okay, this is not my fault. These are like. I'm not going to take the blame for AS's actions.
Mm-hmm.
His actions and what he did to me, I didn't ask for it.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I wanted to say, and I'm like risking a lot by speaking out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to get hated. But at least I tried to warn someone, and that's kind of why I'm doing this. At least I tried to warn someone. So, that's kind of it. I think that's it, really.
Look, I can, obviously I don't want to say I'm sorry on his behalf because, I don't think sorry's good enough, but, obviously had you maybe come to me on the day, I don't know, I don't know, I really don't know.
Yeah. And it's been like the hard 5 years because there's so much, I don't feel comfortable even talking to you about it because there's been dreams, I've had dreams, there's just horrible dreams about that night, and I don't know. Rape is being forced, against your will, and I was raped. So, this is not, again, I really want to clarify, this isn't a drunk sex story. This is not what happened. This is hey, I want to be left alone. Please stop. Please don't touch me. Can you please stop? Why aren't you stopping? Stop being a pig. I said all of these things. I think at one point I was just getting so pissed off. I was like, can you get the fuck off of me? And nothing. Just kept ignoring me, and forcing me into doing something that I do not want to do. I made it so clear I didn't want to. And that's just a simple fact. Everyone, not even 1% was like, yeah. Everything that came out of my mouth was, no, please stop. Stop. Get the fuck off of me. I even started cursing. I was like, get the fuck off of me. And I even I don't know what happened, or what everyone else was doing in the room, but I was like, can you get your friend off of me? I think you were sleeping. I don't know, but I was like, I even asked, I was like, can you get your friend off of me? And yeah. I think he probably thinks he got away with it.
Yeah.
Because I spoke out quiet after that night, but until today. I just had to say something. Again, I really just want other people to know. That's all. I really just want, I truly just want, if you see AS out in the club or anything, or he tries to talk to you, and he's charming. I know how charming he can be. So just watch out for him. I hope you just watch out for him. That's all. And the fact that you just said that there's other stories similar.
We've got two more. One of them in very glory detail, but I can't. I think they're gonna go forward now. You know what it is with rape? Rape's one of them things that people don't want to come out with it because, one, they think, are people going to believe them? That's number one. Because you got to remember, in these situations, it's their word against yours. You see what I mean? And then the other thing is, what are people going to think of them? Especially if you're from our cultures, our background and stuff. It's a little bit trickier. Secondly, are people going to start sending you abuse? This. Did you bring it upon yourself? And there's a lot of things why a lot of people don't come forward. But until they start seeing other people coming forward, that's when they're like, you know what? I feel comfortable coming forward. So, messages for a long time. I've been getting these messages for a long time, but I didn't really know what to do with it because in my head I'm thinking, well, go to the police then. You see what I mean? But
you can't go to the police. See, you can't tell someone who was raped that. You honestly will not understand unless you've been in that situation. Unless you've been what I've been through, you're not gonna understand every little detail that I replayed every moment from that night, and wish I did things differently, and blamed myself for every little situation, every little thing that happened. But but you can't. Like, you're not gonna understand.
Mm.
You don't police because, one, you just want to hide. You want to brush everything under the rug. Like, okay, it didn't happen. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. I'll be okay. I'm gonna ignore everything. So you kind of hope it goes away, and it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, well, then you tell someone, you talk to someone about it, and they're like, well, why didn't you report it? Parents involved, like,
Yeah.
you know, it's sad.
When you say young, just before some people's trying to say that you was young,